Hey, welcome back to VintageBlock. I told you I'd be back in not too long. And this week, I don't really have a plan again. I just feel like I like to just kind of, right now, just kind of sit and play and talk with no plan. I think I might do a little bit of mining because at this point, we have a decent amount of iron in here, 15 iron, which I would like to turn into actual ingots so I can get better gear. So I think we should go mining so that we can upgrade all of that to iron, which we also have some in this wall here. Oh, it's just too bad. Like I said it wouldn't be too long before I come back. I do want to start really uploading consistently on this because it really doesn't take much time out of my week to sit down for 20 minutes and play the game and then just do some super light editing to make sure that, you know, the video flows. But yeah, welcome back. The last video actually managed to get a lot more views than I was expecting. I really don't know why, but most of the videos get like 30 views at this point, and then the last one got like 300, which is pretty awesome. I mean, I on my main channel, most of my videos get like around 10,000 views on average, I'd say, most recently, except for my most recent video that I talked about working on last time. I think I only had started working on it, but I ended up finishing it and uploading it, and it's flopping pretty hard at this point. But that's the beauty of a video, is that it's there forever and that people will end up seeing it in the future, and the algorithm might just pick it up one day. That's the beauty of it. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. There was, you know, a couple comments on the video saying like, oh, just found it, watched a bunch of your stuff. So yeah, thank you for watching. I think what I'm going to start by doing is really, I think, making all the roof cobblestone up until this point where it's wood, to kind of like differentiate the two sections. So we'll start on that while I talk about, I have a little list. What do I have? 3 things to talk about in this episode, and hopefully I can stretch that out to be about 20 minutes, which I actually don't have a timer on me. Usually I would be able to have a second monitor, but right now it is being occupied by my list of things to talk about. So, all right, I am going to start this stopwatch. Wow, this is a very professional video. But yeah, the first thing I kind of wanted to talk about is last time I mentioned that I was working on a video and that it had been a while since I last uploaded on my main channel, and how I kind of just sat down and made that video in a couple of days, and it kind of made me realize that my workflow is genuinely just awful. Like, the time it takes me to do things is so long, and for no reason at all. Like it had been like over 100 days since I had last uploaded a video, and it was just out of pure laziness. Or I wouldn't say pure laziness, because I am a busy person, but I definitely had that time to sit down and make videos, but I just like didn't do it because I wanted to like play video games or work on other things. But that being said, I think that's something that this year I am starting to work on a lot. I already have a script and a recording done, voiceover, for the next video that I'm going to do. It's another retro achievements video, which, if you only watch this channel, my main channel is called Pajama John, and I upload like highly edited videos of this website called Retro Achievements, which adds achievements to old retro video games in the style of like PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, when they added achievements to those consoles, because before that there was no such thing. And so it kind of adds that little fun factor of achievements and you can go back and play, you know, like your old favorite games in a new different way, which I like a lot. And I realized that there was a lack of that content on YouTube, and that it could become a decently popular niche. And fun fact about that is I recently went back because I was pretty sure of this, but I wasn't 100% sure. I was pretty sure that I actually was the first person to like make that style of retro achievement video. So I went back trying to find anybody else who did the I got every achievement in X game. And as it turns out, my Super Mario 64 video on it was like the first video. And that video right now has about, I think like 40,000 views or something. And I realized like, man, I really missed an opportunity there to like really keep uploading and like take advantage of that momentum that I had. And before other people started catching on to that, so like my Super Mario 64 video came out, I think like it must have been like late 2022, no, late 2023, because I believe I was in England at the time, because I did a semester abroad for college. So that would have been late, maybe like November of 2023. And that video gained a lot of traction, and it took me up until September of 2024 to upload, or sorry, no, not September. It took me a year to upload another Retro Achievements video, even though I gained traction. And in that time, so many other Retro Achievements channels popped up, some of which have hundreds of thousands of views on the videos. And like, I wish that I had the work ethic, even though I knew that this was a niche that needed to be filled or could be filled. I wish I had that work ethic to sort of keep going and creating those videos while nobody else was, and it was just me at that time, because I could have like perfected that formula or gotten better at it, which now I'm like behind on, while other people are like creating these super popular videos. But that being said, two of them have done really well, and then one of them, my Donkey Kong Country one, is not doing as well. But like I said, it's just up there, and I'm proud of the video, and that's all that really matters. And yeah, like I now see and I have that drive again to make those types of videos. So I've already, like I said, scripted and done the voiceover for another one. I know I'm going on a bit of a rant about retro achievements there, but it's kind of to say, I feel like this music is still so loud. Bring it down to 5%. Just a little background music. I think that is to say that I have a problem with my workflow. I go through phases of learning. Doggies, wait, do I have? Oh my god. I have one bone. Okay, wait, maybe I can get this dog. Come here. We have a dog. Oh my gosh. Well, I guess, what do we call you? Let's call him Hubert. Or actually, you know what? Hubert can be one of our names. Hey, come in the house. Hubert. Or dog that I don't have a name for yet. You guys can... Hubert will be my choice for the name, but if you guys want to leave a comment suggesting a name for the dog... Get in the house! Dude! Hello? Yes, thank you. Hi. Don't leave again! If you guys want to suggest a name, go ahead. He's super cute. Now we have a doggy, and he will sit over here. Go. Wow. The music came and stopped at the perfect time. That's actually beautiful. Brings a tear to my eye. But as I was saying, like, my I just go through phases of like wanting to do certain things, and I never stick to what I already know. I always want to change it up and do something different. And like, you know, even with this channel, like I've started and stopped it many times, and this is literally only episode 10. This channel has existed for, I think this soon it will become like a 2-year-old channel, and we've only made 10 videos on it. But like I said, this I'm gonna, I don't know, if I start doing videos in the style of I'm doing right now, where I'm just kind of walking around the world and not doing much, I think that I could just turn this into like a podcast of sorts. It's not a podcast, it's like a let's play where I really slowly get things done. So let's go into the mine here. But yeah, like I was saying, I think that's something that I'm working on, in that I'm gonna start doing things better. What the heck was that sound? That was weird. Alright, let's go mining. Oh, I was doing this mining method? This is the super efficient mining method. I guess I'll keep doing it, why not? Alright. The other thing that I wanted to kind of talk about is that I've also like not done things that I've been like passionate about. Like my entire life, there have been things that I wanted to do with my time and with my like creative things, you know, that I never did. But now that I'm actually starting to do finally. I had always wanted to create music. It is something that from a young age, like I was super interested in, even if I didn't understand it or not. Like whether I understood that like that was something I was passionate about or not. Essentially, I always wanted to make music, but I never did because I was basically too embarrassed to do it in a way. I feel like I don't know what it comes from. I get embarrassed when I have to do creative things. I don't know why. I just do, and I'd rather not like deal with like telling somebody like, oh, I want to make music now. Oh, scary sound. Or something like that. I don't know what about it has been embarrassing to me. Oh, a cave. I think a cave. I don't really know. It is a cave. Yeah, I don't really know what has been, why that was embarrassing to me for a really long time. But it was. And recently, I've decided, you know what? I'm not getting any younger here. Not getting any younger. I'm not going to gain any more time. And I've wasted so much time thinking about wanting to make music and do that rather than actually learning in fostering those skills. So I'm currently a senior in college, and I decided in my last semester of my last year of school, I'm going to start taking some music classes because this is something that I'm passionate about. This is something that I want to do. And like I said, I'm not getting any younger. There's no better time than the present. So I'm taking a couple of music classes right now. One of which is a music production class, just a general music production class, like teaching you how to record and mix, and really it's supposed to teach you how to make a song, but the professor I have takes a very offhands approach with it. Essentially, he just kind of gives us like a timeline of when we should have certain parts of our song done and a deadline for for the song. And I've actually found that to be very helpful. Like I said, I've never, ever made music before, but I came to this class where all of my peers are like very experienced, or some of them are very experienced in making music, and either are musicians in some way. Like some people may not have made songs before, but they are like a classically trained pianist, or they play the guitar very well, or whatever. And I'm like none of those things. I am also taking a intro to piano class, which is going pretty well so far. I'm learning a lot. And yeah, it's been interesting to make music and also have that pressure of trying to make something that, sorry, I just hit my mic. Trying to make something that the others in my class will kind of approve of. I don't really care much about what they think because I know this is the first song I've ever created, and I think the others also know that. I've told a few of them, like, yeah, I've never made a song before. I have no idea what I'm doing. But what I did was I found a song that I liked that fit the genre of the class. Each semester has like a different genre that you're supposed to learn how to make, because it's supposed to be a class you take multiple times. But unfortunately, I only get to take it the once since I'm going to be graduating, which makes me sad. Oh, hey, they're diamonds. I think I was leaving them there for some reason. Well, maybe somebody in the comments remembers. But yeah, so I'm taking this class. I found a song that I liked that fit the genre, and I said, you know what? I'm going to listen to this song, and I'm going to recreate it. Or not recreate it, but I'm going to make my own version of the style of this song. I don't have any wood on me. I have to go back up for torches. So that's what I did. I found a song that I liked, and then I was like, all right, it's time. I'm going to sit down and force myself to do this. And by doing it, I feel like, I don't want to feel like sound like egotistical, but for a first try at a song, I'm actually very, very proud of it. It is a song. It doesn't sound amazing, but there are parts of it that are promising that I know that I can build upon and maybe one day create a great song, you know? And it's just something that I'm going to have to keep doing. And now that I have this structure and I've actually been able to take this opportunity, which is being in school and having the time to learn, I'm starting to learn the very basics, and that's going to be like a building point for myself to create music, which is something that, like I said, I've always wanted to do. And yeah, now I just kind of like, I have that ability. Sorry, I'm just gonna, yeah, I think everything's good. Audio's still working. Okay, now I can, oh, there we go, we're back. Sorry about that. I just pulled up my my viewfinder thing here on OBS so I could make sure that everything is properly working, and it is. But yeah, I really hope that one day I can create, my goal in life is to create an album that is good. I don't care if people hear it. I just want to make that piece of art myself and be able to listen to it or think back upon the process of creating it and being like, that was awesome. I did that, you know, like something that I've always wanted to do. This is a goal of mine. And I also feel like, I don't know, I just feel like it will be something that is very fulfilling for myself. That's crazy. That is a crazy bug. I didn't know about that. I guess when you just go down steps, like, things just break. Yeah. I'm really excited. My first song is essentially done. The mix is awful. Or not awful, but it's not great. But it has lyrics. It has a story. So I'm happy with it personally. And I showed it to some people in my class, and they're like, you know what? This is pretty cool. Like, for your first try, like, this is great. And that made me good that I had, like, the approval of those peers who have more experience than me, and them being like, you know what? It's at least listenable, you know? I feel like a lot of people might think of or might create a first song and I don't know, think it's the worst thing that they've ever heard. Well, I do think that about my song, but I also see the like intention behind it, which is good, I suppose. More diamonds, but I just want iron. I think I'm leaving them because I want to like go through a full set of like iron gear before I move on to diamond gear. I think that's the vibe. Great, now I have to go back up again. Let me check. Okay. Very cool. We'll go back up. That'll be the mining session for today. We were unsuccessful in finding iron, but at least we have more tools. Yeah, I'd be curious for those of you who are how are you in here? How are you in here? Oh. Well, that's a major problem. Don't do it. Don't do it. Stop jumping! Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'd be curious to hear if like anybody else has like an experience sort of like what I'm talking about here, where there's something. Hi, dog. Jesus. Sleep. Yeah, like if there's something that you're so loud. I'm going over here where it'll be quieter. Where there's, yeah, I'd be curious to hear if there's anything that, like those of you in the audience, oh my god, I just wasted a pork chop, have always wanted to do, but never found that time to do it. And my advice would be just, you just gotta do it, you know, like, I don't know. I know this is like a very nothing burger of like a statement, but do what you're passionate about, because I feel like in the end, if I don't do this, if I don't make that album that I've always wanted to do, have that creative thing, I feel like then, like in the end, I'll be like very regretful of not doing it, because I'm already regretful that I didn't start sooner, that I'm not farther along that journey. So imagine how regretful I would end up feeling if I never did it at all. Yeah, so I think that's about it for this episode of VintageBlock. Thank you guys for watching it. I'll be back again soon. I am going on break for school. I'm going to be having my spring break pretty shortly, so I might not be able to get a video out next week, or at least like on the same time frame. It might come a little bit later. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time. Have a good night. Bye.